A new spell, the Recon spell, and a new siege machine, the Battle Drill, are coming in the next Clash of Clans update. Let's give you everything you need to know about the new spell and new siege machine. Now, these two new things will be able to be donated to you when you're below Town Hall 15. This means those of you at Town Hall 11 will be able to start playing around with the Recall spell within their clan castle, while the new siege, the Battle Drill, will only be available to Town Hall 13s and above. So sorry for those of you between Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 12, you won't be able to play around with this new siege. First things first, let's talk about that new spell, the Recon spell. Unlike any other spell we have, this allows you to remove units from the battlefield and redeploy them somewhere else. This includes troops, heroes, and hero pets. You'll be able to unlock this at Town Hall 13, which means yes, you Town Hall 13s have something new to play around with, or those of you who are looking to go up to Town Hall 13. And this spell also takes up 2 housing space worth of spell slots. It's going to take about 9 million elixir and take 9 days to upgrade. However, keep in mind that you get no new additional spell slots to your spell factory. You will also be able to upgrade it to level 2, getting a total recall housing space of 78, but taking about 7.5 million elixir and taking 11.5 days. At Town Hall 14, you'll be able to upgrade it to level 3, where it will have a total of 84 recall housing space, but will cost 14 million elixir and take 15.5 days. While at Town Hall 15, you'll be able to max it out with a total of 90 recalled housing space, taking 17.5 million elixir and taking 17.5 days to upgrade. But let's explain exactly how this spell really works. And when you're using the recall spell, when you place it down, there is a moment of delay before it picks up all those troops and puts them back in your deployment bar. This is going to be to the furthest right, and you will notice before you actually use the spell, there is a spell slot open for when the spell is used. This is where you can then redeploy them and they will be placed down instantly with no delay. Keep that in mind when you're using the spell so you don't get tripped up. Now, this new spell can recall any troop, hero, or hero pet. Keep in mind that heroes count for 25 housing space and hero pets count for 20 housing space. However, there is a little bit of an exception. The Phoenix, when in egg form, is actually going to be recalled for free, so it doesn't count in the 20 housing space for the hero pets. With the new spell, you are not able to save troops when you end the attack. This means that any troops that are within the recall spell at the end will be lost, and you will also lose that spell. So make sure that if you're using it, you're actually going to use it. Outside of that, in terms of heroes, if you are to end the raid with them taking any sort of damage, that damage will either go to them resting up or to their extra life. So keep that in mind while you are using the recon spell. Now, the interaction between hero pets, heroes, and the new recall spell is a little bit more unique. In terms of just heroes, you're going to be able to take 2 heroes only at level 1. At level 2, you'll be able to take 3 heroes. However, if you are adding the hero pet to this, you are only able to take 2 heroes and 1 hero pet from level 1 to level 3. At level 4, you'll finally have enough housing space to where you can recall 2 heroes and 2 hero pets. Now, this new spell has a variety of different ways that it can be used, and we'll find out more when pro players actually have their hands on this, but you can use this by moving a Sui hero from one spot to the other, which could be really going to get you a huge amount of value. It can be used to move a queen charge, which is kind of okay, but not really something that I would recommend all the time. You can also move the healers from a royal champion charge to a queen walk funnel, which could get you some really interesting value and could make an attack extremely interesting. These are just some different situations that I've been able to notice, and hopefully we'll be able to find more ways to use this new spell. That's not all though. We have a new siege machine, the Battle Drill. This thing is incredibly strong. It burrows underground and goes for defenses. Think of this as a ground version of the Stone Slammer. You will be able to unlock this new siege machine at Town Hall 15 at the level 7 siege workshop. This is going to take 19 million elixir and 18 days for you to upgrade. Alongside this, you will be able to upgrade it from level 1 to level 4, which you can see on screen in terms of the different stats, but giving you a total at max level 5,500 HP and 550 damage. Now this battle drill loves defenses, so it means that you're going to be able to use it to burrow underneath the ground, underneath walls, and get to those buildings and popping them up. This allows it to stun defenses as it pops up, and since it doesn't have an HP decay, it can last for as long as it wants or until you pop it, or it gets destroyed by other defenses. Keep in mind as well is that when it pops up, it deals a 2-second stun, meaning that this will happen to every defense it will go to. And of course, there are some situations to when the battle drill is really good. I could see this working incredibly well in attacks such as Hybrid, Mass Hog, or even Mass Miner attacks. This could also work for some smash attacks. This might allow you to bring an extra tank in there, or an ice golem, or really anything that's going to provide support. Similar back when the Stone Slammer was added to the game, and really the only thing that you could use with a smash attack. Alongside this, you could actually pair it with the Royal Champion, which surprisingly has some good uses. Since they have some similar speeds, you can actually use this to support her. Alongside this, you could use it possibly on with a Sui hero. Since the stun really helps, it deals damage to walls and breaking them instantly, allows for a lot of versatility, and allows this new siege to really have something with the Sui hero. Now let's show you a 3-star against a max Town Hall 15 with the use of the new spell and the new siege. This is a hybrid. Like I mentioned, it is really, really strong with hybrid in my opinion, along with other strategies. But in this case, using the recall spell actually helps benefit this attack more than often. This attack wants to go in for the Town Hall with the Queen Charge and possibly luring out the CC. But even then, you could just go ahead and remove the Town Hall. In this case, what the attacker does is making sure that the Queen goes in the right direction. You want to make sure that you also can control your Queen, like in this case here, the attacker uses an invisibility spell to redirect the Queen. Then she goes in for the Town Hall, uses the ability, and then can be recalled back to the deployment bar because her time is up in that side, because now she can be sent in over to the other side where another Queen Walk can be formed to create the funnel. What this allows is for you to pretty much create 2 different funnels. This allows you to create one side of the funnel with your Queen and another side with your Queen. Now using the battle drill is a little bit of a different story. Notice how it's going into different defenses and providing support against them. This really does allow for a lot of flexibility, and getting hogs and miners into the base is really nice, but just allowing yourself to stun buildings really makes a big difference, and just allowing you to support your troops goes a long way with this. And also delivering those troops, such as or hog riders, into the base can really provide a lot of great support. And the battle drill does a lot of damage, breaking walls, making it really easy for certain heroes or troops to get some more value. So it gives a lot of different elements that you are going to be able to do with this new attack, or with these 2 new things, the new spell and the new siege. Now these 2 new things are really going to be fun to play around with, so make sure to subscribe and ring the bell because we have one more sneak peek. If you notice the new troop barrack, you're going to be in for a wild surprise. You're probably going to be shocked. All on the new hero pets, the new defense, and of course, Town Hall 15 itself. So make sure to check those out before watching the next sneak peek, which is coming tomorrow. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Corrupt, signing out.